Hello, hello. I am sick as fuck. Alright. Looks like the audio is checking out. I turned up my view distance a little bit in hopes that I can at least render blocks a little further away. It is Horde Night tonight in about 12 in-game hours. So what I'm going to focus on is making the thing that I actually named my last stream after, but never got around to making it because I forgot and or got tired and quit playing. We want to make a sledgehammer. Yes. We want to make a few of them though. What is burning? This is done. You can quit burning. Can't eat one yet. This one. Yeah, I apologize for the background noise. I have my fan on. I have a humidifier on. I got a man baby cold. It's turning me into a man baby. 100%. I tried the new update last night. And I gotta try and talk slower. My throat is so messed up. But I tried the update last night in a private stream, and you can't run the game in windowed mode, so I won't be able to read the chat while I play. If I decide to play it, I wouldn't be able to even read my own chat. Since I use my phone for internet, I can't, like, I usually don't touch it, so I set it in the spot that has the best signal. So, yeah. It would be really inconvenient to try and stream it. For some reason it won't let me put it in, oh, I got you. I got you. Alright. Make 90 of them. That sounds good. 2 minutes, 49 seconds. Come back to that. We can start making one of these. I forgot entirely that I named my last stream Sledgehammer Time, and I never even made a sledgehammer. I was going to, I just forgot. It's a pretty good hoodie. 28 points. Need to be level 100 to get this leveled up. Dang. It's gonna be Horde Night in-game pretty soon. It's about to be Combat Central. Let's see if I can still aim properly while I have a fever of 102. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow me. Hello, nurse. Ow, my throat. It really, really hurts. Probably not as much as getting your head bashed off with a spike club, though. Hello? Slow down. Nurse Joy, I need you to heal my Pokemon. You suck, Nurse Joy. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't be surprised if I lose my entire voice by the end of this stream. Well, I mean, I'll explain to you why I can kill a zombie with one shot. They don't really want you to be able to do that. But if you notice, it's only day 21, and the older versions, like, so far, everything that came out and happened before the very latest patch that just dropped, the very newest version, Alpha 17, the game has always been really kind of easy in the combat department. They were trying to ramp up the combat with, or I mean by adding radiated or irradiated mob zombies, and they are like glowing green. They have like these green vapors coming off of them, and the effect that they gain from being irradiated is that they heal, they regenerate their life really fast. So if you don't focus them down, they'll pretty much live forever. The combat, this thing that just came in, the Horde, it was just a wandering Horde. That's not the actual Blood Moon Horde that's about to happen in a couple of hours. Then you'll actually see how difficult the game can become when they start swarming, because it can be pretty intense. This is obviously only the third Horde Night, and really, this is considered early game. This still is not considered late game. Just because I'm level 80 and have a lot of skills, I'll still be able to be one-shot by an irradiated cop that pukes on me. Because I haven't even run into a single cop yet, and the cops shoot like acid puke out of their mouth. And it can get pretty intense. My nose is so stuffed up. I don't want to be just like breathing in on stream. Oh my gosh. Very, very dry throat. Water is my friend. Yeah, the whole one-shot thing will disappear very quickly when I reach like day 80. And then from day 80 on up, it gets progressively more ridiculous. Like at that point you're gonna need a maxed out character with a base that has tons of auto turrets and auto shotguns and stuff like that. Or shotgun turrets, I should say, not auto shotguns. You're gonna need to build traps to like separate the horde because they start coming in like 500 at a time. It's insane. It's just like a long build up until you reach that point. Make sure we leave ourselves enough time to get this iron out. Craft us up some more sledgehammers. Start off with 3. I think it's going to take all 4 though. Like, even though I'm still killing zombies with 1 hit with this club that I'm using right now, I'm gonna need to upgrade because this club's not gonna one-shot a cop or like a irradiated white. And that I need to be able to one-shot them when they first show up because I don't have the proper upgrades on other things to take a hit by them. So we will be scrapping our spiked club. So we don't need that no more. Put you in there. We're bringing our sniper rifle with us in case we run into some cops that are shooting at us. Hello, the Watcher. How are you doing today? Bring our sniper rifle in case a cop comes. We can take him out before he throws up all over us. Or at least try to. That's usually what happens. I usually take a spit rocket or 2 anyway. Let's put our things in the correct chests. Boop, boop. And beautiful. How is our sledgehammer production going? Up to 440 quality. Thank you, Yummy. No, I haven't. I haven't kept up with Pokemon since, it's kind of embarrassing, but Red and Blue, like the original Pokemon. I played that on Game Boy when I was a kid, and that's just that's like all the stuff I know. And I grew up with the original cartoon. You don't even have to wait for, I love how you don't have to wait for, things to combine. You can just instantly combine things. There's no, like, waiting process. Yeah, I know it's changed a ton. And mostly it's because I just don't have the time to invest in learning all the new things. Because, like, there's thousands of stuff that's appeared and happened. It's like My friends are always telling me to watch One Piece, but there's like 100,000 million episodes of this show. I can't. There's no way to catch up, and they're still I think they're actually still making new episodes, which that's just insane. Okay, too many. You lost me. Sun and Moon. Pokemon, like the people who create Pokemon are really smart, so I know that they're making a good game. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to cough like right towards the computer. It just flew out of me. Oh, did it die? People are still telling me to watch it, and even if it died like 2 years ago, there's still too many episodes to catch up. Like, I would spend the rest of my life watching it. Yeah, I'm sure it's a great show, but I just can't invest the time. What else needs to be? I should make another pickaxe. Yeah. 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 I love Naruto. I have not kept up with Boruto, but I did watch Naruto all the way through. I love Naruto. It's a good one. Very good. I watched Bleach from start to finish, except I did not watch the Fullbring saga because I just didn't want to follow that. It's too wild for me. It's too unbelievable. I feel like it should have just ended with him losing all his powers and everything being fine after that. But you know. Dragon Ball Super. I love Dragon Ball Super. I'm a fan. I'm a big, huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. Obviously, I grew up in the '90s, so Dragon Ball Z was like my ish. But I wasn't a big fan of GT. Well, I can't remember if it was either GT or Kai, because there's just so many episodes of Dragon Ball 2. I did watch the Boruto fight with Momoshiki, where it's Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki. That is fucking insane. Like if you haven't seen it, go watch the fight between Momoshiki and uh, Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki. So good. The animation on it is like spot on. If you can't tell, I'm like a complete anime nerd. I fanboy when it comes to specific things, like fight scenes in particular, if they do an amazing job at it. Quality 500 sledge. I heard that My Hero Academia is really popular right now. I haven't watched it to be able to tell like what it's about, but I've seen a couple of scenes from it. Yeah, I've seen Goku as a kid with his tail. Got the Sledge of Ages. Oh, whoa. That scared me. Started like moaning and groaning. Sounds like she's underground. You in here? Yeah. The sledgehammer will pretty much one-shot people if I hit him in the waist. Oh, I didn't kill this guy, but still knocked him down. I heard the sledgehammer in the new version is super overpowered right now. Because I guess in the new patch you can do this thing called a power attack with the right click, and it basically just you attack slower, so you have to time it right, but it hits super hard. And I guess it just one-shots everything in the game. Oh yeah, I remember coming in here. I blocked it off so I didn't get smacked in my back. Alright, we're good. It's time to go and check on our horde bunker to make sure it hasn't been attacked or smacked. Going south. Oh yeah, wait, I finished this. I might as well show it off since I finished it and worked really hard at it and never use it. Come on now. Into the hole. Hole, you elude me. Are you serious? I can do this, I swear. Hole. I'm so good at this game. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't even know if I ever watched all of GT then. I wouldn't be surprised if a series of Dragon Ball slipped by and I didn't realize. It took me so long to dig this. The forever run. It ended up being almost perfectly over towards my horde base. Ta-da! Oh no. Since I'm... Oh no. So it wasn't like canon, as they say. Holy crap, my stomach is growling so loud. Bring some concrete with us so we can repair. I don't know what my stomach's doing. It's going crazy. Hello, Frolden. Dasayan? We were just talking about Dragon Ball. Legit. nose. I thought by about 1500 it should be lightning. I thought lightning should be in the sky by now. Am I wrong about that? What's 7 times 3, guys? Am I too sick to do math? 7 times 3. Is it not 21? Yeah, I just got done watching Parasite, the Maxim. There was a gas can recipe in my town. I traveled all the way down here, which is more elusive than you think because there's no actual connectors here for my mini bike to get across unless I go across this squiggly little bridge, go through this massive little ponds, all the way down to this humongous city, just to find this that was sitting in a car that I had forgotten to loot in my town that I spawned in. This is sad times. Flying around and shooting your friends. I mostly just play it for the PvE. I don't really play online. And I like to sometimes after like 100 days have gone by and I'm just you know, like there's downtime, I'll go through and renovate all these houses, make them look nice, spruce them up a bit. I apologize for my voice, guys. I'm super sick, so my nose is all stuffed up. Got a mega cold. Alright. Then if 7 times 3 is 21, then there's absolutely a Horde Night tonight. And for some reason there's just no lightning and thunder yet. They're just like holding off on us. Look at this amazing, beautiful tree. Oh, it's so realistic. Don't you love how low I gotta turn my settings just to stream this game? Like, what the? No one's gonna look at this and go, that's a tree. Yeah, like, painted by an 8-month-old. What? Timber. Poof. It just disappears. That's so funny. My favorite part is how it turns with you when you walk around it. Is this a tree? What tree? I don't see a tree. There we go. It's almost completely invisible. Because we're looking at it like it's a piece of paper. Is that not broken? Dude. That tree was very low graphics. That is kind of what it looks like, is the old Doom. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. If I turn if I turn the trees up, it dang, I I don't remember what I started with, but it wasn't very many. It wasn't very many at all. I have no notifications since I've literally just started streaming and I don't know what I'm doing. So it doesn't notify me if I get a sub. So yeah, if you do sub, just let me know and I'll tell you thank you. Just like Frolden here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who sticks around and just hangs out. Conversation is where it's at. I really don't have anything else to do but wait for Horde Night. Because I want to go back to that city and finish looting it. Faux show. Finish off my tea, my black tea with honey. Try and help my throat a little bit. And now it's time to hurt my throat a little bit. First you help it, then you hurt it, and then you help it again after it hurts. I really wish I could find a way to stream Alpha 17 in windowed mode. Since I stream on a laptop, I don't have two monitors. And when I try to run it in full screen mode, OBS doesn't, I won't be able to read the chat, is what I'm getting at, is what I was gonna get at. I won't be able to see the chat if I run it in full screen. And I use my phone as a modem, so it, I won't be able to look on my phone to look at the chat either, because both of them are in use. It stinks, but it's alright. I'll figure it out. I might be able to figure out how to run it in windowed mode without it bugging out. See, Alpha 16, I uncheck full screen mode, and boom, it's windowed mode, no problems. I do the same thing in Alpha 17, and it's probably just because it's in experimental, it's not stable yet. But as soon as it goes stable, I bet you it'll have all those options worked out, all the kinks and stuff worked out of it. I don't even know how to set up those notifications to get notified when you get a sub and stuff like that. Is it Streamlabs? Is that what it's called? I'm kind of afraid with how borderline barely I'm able to stream that if I add any kind of anything to what's going on, it's just gonna, make the stream worse. And trust me, you guys saw that tree. The stream can't get much worse, okay? Yeah, I agree, Frolden. It'll take a long time to finish, but for some reason, and I mean, call me a masochist or whatever, a sadist, it's just, I've really enjoyed each different version of this game and the way it was, almost as if it was like, as if all of them were separate games. Like separate small indie games. Because the game changed from the very first time it released. It was literally like a run around shoot 'em up. it wasn't much of a survival. Like, it was all about running around, just shooting zombies, running around, hoping you don't die. And the graphics look like Minecraft, like worse than what these like lowest settings look like. And it was really fun. But then it like made a huge improvement, got better graphics, more zombie textures. There's the lightning. There, well, I don't know how it's lightning with the sun out and no actual rain clouds, but either way. Then it turned into more of like a survival game. And then it felt like a completely different game. And then I think the Alpha 16, what I'm playing right now, is the final version of that type of game. And now Alpha 17 is literally, it revamps the whole game again. It feels like a totally new game, and I only paid one price, but I got 3 different types of games. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of awesome. Like, a lot of people complain about it because like they buy something and they just want one product, and they don't have like the patience to play and try out new things constantly. But you know, they also give you the opportunity to go back and download any patch you want and play that version of the game. So, I don't know. I like it. I kind of like really like it. Especially the way it's being, that the Fun Pimps are actually staying so close with the community and working even with modders to kind of add new stuff to the game. I really like the company that's running this game. I feel like it's like when you look at Path of Exile and GGG and how they implement their microtransactions in a way that doesn't affect the actual gameplay unless you have a slow computer and you can't run it when you buy them because it makes it too beautiful. But they're like, the way that they take care of their game and focus on community feedback, it shows in their product. TF2. I'm assuming you mean Team Fortress 2. I never actually played. I have seen people play it, and it looks pretty awesome. Like, there's a lot of things you can do in it, and it, like, you vault a lot. And I know that they change things to keep it fresh, right? Or at least they used to. I'm not sure if they still do. These are just things that, like, I heard there's, like, tons of ways to play the game, like mini games and other things. Oh, my nose. We got 2.5, or not 2.5, but 2 hours and 10 minutes in game. My favorite thing to do in my spare time is play this game called Crossfire. It's it's a Asian game that it's pay to win, but I don't pay any money, and I just outplay the people who do pay money, and they get really really mad, and it makes me feel really good about myself. It's actually really funny. They'll have like full body armor and a gun that can one tap, and I'll just come out and just peek shoot them, pop up behind cover and just keep nailing them, or wall bang them through a box and they'll just get mad. I love killing people in games that pay for weapons and stuff in games like that, especially if the game gives you a way to be able to beat people like that. It's actually really funny. I wish I could stream a shooter game, to be honest. Any shooter game, but since they all use the internet, and my internet is just barely hanging on to the required needs to stream, it always ends up looking really blurry. I've tried a couple games. I might try to go back to Creative Destruction and see if I can get it to stream, because that would be pretty cool to be able to stream that game, because it would be a change of pace from what I'm doing right now, which is waiting in a box to be swarmed by zombies. What are MVM tickets? Is that a wrestling thing? I have no idea, so don't hate me if I don't know. My nose is so stuffed up. The gas passer. That's a weapon? Oh, it's new. I was about to say, I've seen like videos of it. I've seen rocket launchers and other stuff, but I don't think I've ever heard of the gas passer. Man vs. machine. Got you. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to look up what that is. Is there any chance that it's on Netflix, or is it just a YouTube thing? Gotcha. The red sky. Crimson sky. I'm gonna run to the kitchen real quick and grab a drink of water. Yeah, I made it back before it hit. It's about time to kick some butt. I'm tired of waiting. I wish I could time lapse it like pew, like a real time lapse. I guess it really is a real time lapse. It's just it's a lot slower than I'd like it to be. The only weapons that I even really know about are the rocket launcher and the rocket launcher, so probably that. Mostly because it's cool that you can rocket jump with it. And I've seen a couple of really sweet, like, YouTube videos where it shows people going, like, across the map in, like, no time at all. Yeah, it looks like you gotta be super precise with your positioning and where you fire the rocket. Yeah, I mean, like, first you gotta learn how to rocket jump, and then you gotta learn when it's necessary and when it's most, like, when you should actually use it, when it's most efficient. Because sometimes, like, you're only supposed to use it, I know you're only supposed to do it in, like, certain spots, because it gives you a better advantage, but, like, when you're just, like, chasing somebody down, I've seen a pro, I guess, like it was a video of like top clips from random games, and it was like this badass rocket, like triple rocket jump or something like that, and then he just destroys the person. I would get Minecraft, but I just don't have the extra money right now. Have you guys ever played a game called Dirty Bomb? It's a free Steam game. I heard they like, I know that they like screwed it up with all the most recent updates, but back in its prime, Dirty Bomb was one of the funnest free-to-play shooters I've ever played. And if you haven't checked it out yet, you should give it a try. Even if people say it's bad, and it is bad in its current state, you should still try it because there's still good mechanics left in the game. I mean, they couldn't have changed it that much. It's one of those games where you gotta try. It's a class-based game, just like Team Fortress, but slightly less cartoony, more like Overwatch style if you have good graphics. coming in from this way. And dogs already. Come on, stick your head up here, Poochie Pooch. Another dog. I'm over the dogs already. They're hard to kill. Yeah, basically. I would say it's more like Team Fortress 2 crossed with something that came out before Overwatch. Like a pre-Overwatch Overwatch. Except not as beautiful and like early concepts. Bring him over here. Another dog. Nice. I can kill him in the leg with the sledgehammer. Let's see some glue, I guess. Just a bunch of farting noises going on. Those are some high-level running shoes, mixed with some that I can even repair them with. Shut up, Poochie Poo. Come around the corner. Trying to get rid of bodies. Stop making more. Yeah, this is only the third Horde Night, so it's just difficulty is more. It ramps up later. It's like progressive difficulty. It starts off and stays easy too long. That's why they needed to change it. And actually in Alpha 17, if you go watch some of the streams, people are having trouble staying alive for 20 minutes. So they ramped it up like an insane amount. The difficulty has changed so much. I wish I could play that version of the game. It would be more fun. It would be way more fun to stream. Did that body just fly up into the air? Or is that just like my eyes? I just saw something go up in the air. Like a ghost. Like, doo -doo 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 -doo. I'm gonna have to watch that. That was weird looking. It's like so easy to over level in this game and be way too strong for the Horde Night you're on because they just give you too much time. Like if Horde Night came every 3 nights, I think it would be a better, like, then you would get to, like, you would get to higher difficulty quicker. That would make it faster at least. So it wasn't as much of a wait. I don't even consider this game a grind. I consider it a wait. Like that's like the #1 thing you do is you kind of wait for things to get harder. You wait for night to be over. You dig tunnels. Picking it that apart. "7 days of wait." Oh no, big mama. No arms. She's a seal. Now she doesn't even have head. Have head. She doesn't have a head. English, don't fail me now. Ooh, we get a big guy. Alright. They're just throwing all the overweight zombies at me now. Like his base is too strong. Throw Big Bertha and Fred at him. Pop goes your body. Son of a walrus, man. Actually, I don't know what walrus sounds like. The driest throat in the history of mankind. That's what I have right now. The noises that guy makes is so stupid. All down already. Do a little dance, fall into my spikes, and get smashed tonight. Pop. Alright, let's do a little bit of repairing. Oops, I upgraded that to steel, which I didn't want to do. That is stupid. My fault. Good. Can't believe I wasted steel. Done wasting. Oh no. Don't feel like being infected by you. Get on your knees. Don't lose my head over it. Oh, he did though. Lovely. Holy crap, I'm hypothermiating. Now, I saw her body go up in the air, so now I believe that other one is on the roof, if it survived. Actually, I wish it would disappear now. Do the dance. Fall into your face. It is relentless. Leave me alone. I'm surprised we haven't even gotten any spiders on these or anything. Now I think it gets to us anyway. I hate the way these guys sound. you get my game stage too? Okay, so bodies are just literally flying. That's hilarious. Okay, I just wanted to be sure that I saw one float away. It never came back down. It was just, I was looking over here, talking about, answering a question, and it floated up off the screen. It never came back down. I'm almost positive that happened earlier now. It wasn't one of those. It was like a corpse. Just it ballooned upwards. Let's check our game stage now, finally. It's only freaking 281. That is not very high. I was hoping to get it to 500. I guess there's no way to actually cheat it, even if you do just go around and slaughter zombies constantly. How many zombie kills do I have? 1,237. I haven't even died one time yet. Level 88. No stupid mistakes that led to me dying. Death 0. Water, food, my wellness is at 149. Oh, it's gonna, I just get an achievement. As soon as I eat this, I'll get an achievement from Steam. There it is. Fit as a fiddle. Achievement unlocked. Reach 150 wellness. So I think that was a pretty productive stream. I ended up finishing my Horde Night, getting all the kills myself, not letting any of the zombies die to the spikes. And finishing an achievement. Hopefully our game stage will go up super fast once we get our first irradiated zombie. I'm already starting to run into ferals everywhere. So pretty soon it'll be only ferals, which means zombies will always be running, even during the daytime. So I have to start working on my armor. Well, I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out and keeping me company and chatting. Let me just finish this guy off. I cannot believe I walked into that hit. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. You're all beautiful. You're gorgeous. Did you do something with your hair today? Oh. Cringy? Yes. Sometimes. Only when I'm sick because my mind is just completely blank. But either way, love you guys. See you tomorrow.